Alright, so I am going to briefly explain how this works. So up here are your first 4 games of the bracket. It says first 4 right there. You don't have to fill these out. How the tournament works is on the first day, these 4 games will be played, and the winners will move on to this main part of the bracket down here. Don't have to fill those out or worry about those until you get to the main part of the bracket. How the tournament works in general, once you get to this main part of the bracket, there are 64 teams, and each round half are eliminated. You lose, you're out. Alright, so then how do you fill it out? So you can see here the little numbers by the teams. They go 1 through 16. Kansas, you can see, has a 1. Austin has a 16. And the 1 seeds are the best teams in the bracket, and the 16 seeds are the weakest. So your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4 seeds are going to be really strong teams. 12 through 16 might be weaker, but the lower the number, the better the team in general. So you can see by this box shape that these 2 teams are playing each other. Kansas is playing Austin in this bracket. It's from 2016, and you would make your pick. A 16 seed almost never beats a 1 seed, so most people would pick Kansas here, but you could call the upset. It just would be very, very rare that would happen. Next game is an 8 and 9 seed. You can see Colorado's an 8, Connecticut's a 9, and they're playing each other because we see this box. And an 8 versus 9 game is not predictable like a 1 versus 16. Could go any direction, so you would just guess which one you would want, and you would write it there. And you do the same thing all the way down. So Maryland plays South Dakota, maybe you guess Maryland. California plays Hawaii, maybe you think Hawaii wins. And you continue to fill out the entire row this side and on this side. One thing I will mention, since it's the next game, you see here Vanderbilt and Wichita State on the same line. So when there's 2 teams on the same line, that's because it's one of your games up here. So on the first day, Vanderbilt will play Wichita State, and the winner will then play Arizona here. So if Vanderbilt wins that game, you can go ahead and get rid of Wichita State. The game is between Arizona and Vanderbilt. Once you have done that, then you just do the same thing again. This is the second round now. You can see by this box, Kansas plays Colorado, so you would make your pick for that game. Again, Maryland would play Hawaii here. Maryland or Hawaii, whichever you think, and then you would continue. There's another box here. Kansas now plays Maryland. You make your guess, and you would continue this here. If you had done this part, you would have another team here facing Kansas, and that team would move on. Once you fill out your whole bracket, it will look something like this. You can see here I had Iowa playing Kansas. Iowa moved on, went to, these are the last 4 teams in the tournament. They played the winner, Oregon State here, and then this is your final game of the tournament. So whoever you have in that middle box wins the whole thing. Just keep following the lines, pretty straightforward. In terms of strategy, there isn't a real strategy for filling this out. There's a lot of upsets. It's called March Madness for a reason. You never really know what is going to happen. In terms of just trying to be smart about it, look at the seeds somewhat. Probably don't pick all of the worst seeds to win. Don't pick all the best seeds to win either. Just have a nice mix. Be smart about it. Yeah, it's all about getting lucky, so good luck.